Oh, I've watched Cobra Kai.
Was it any good?
It's the Karate Kid, but it's about the bad guy.
The guy who starts the bad guy's dojo.
Yeah. So not the bad sensei in the original, the kid who beats him up.
Oh, so it is the bully.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's incredibly, all the characters are stereotypes.
Is this on Netflix?
Yeah. So it starts off really obvious, and the guy he is just really obvious, and everything. But it's got that the nostalgia of the Karate Kid, but eventually it just deteriorates into like a teen high school movie. So but maybe that's what the Karate Kid actually was, if you think about it. I suppose
it was kind of, wasn't it?
That's so fair enough.
He gets bullied at school. Karate Man helps him learn karate. La da 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 da.
Well, I assume Rocky is the same, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, it's basically it's got to be
boxing.
Similar. But I mean, I haven't watched it in a long time. I presume it's really, really rubbish.
Which, Rocky or Karate Kid?
Karate Kid.
We did watch Karate Kid because my daughter wanted to see it. It was all right, but I found I knew it very, very well. It's one of them. So, if it was new, I don't think we'd give a shit. I really don't. So what else is there other than Cobra Kai and Karate Kid? What's the next thread of that discussion?
There is no other thread. Is there anything due out on Netflix which is exciting?
The Boys season 2, they've released 3 episodes of it.
What's that?
The Boys season 2.
I haven't watched The Boys season 1. What's The Boys?
Oh, it's superheroes, but they're awful people. And it was right at the point of I don't care about this. I don't want to see superheroes. And then you watch it, and it is exactly for that purpose. I've had enough of superheroes. It's brilliant. Imagine if they're not evil; they're just arseholes. Like Superman is just an arsehole. He's just a bad person.
Okay, yeah, might be all right. Is there going to be any more Stranger Things?
Yes. That was delayed, I think, because of coronavirus.
Was it?
Yeah.
I actually think that's kind of... I thought the second season was a bit...
Yeah. It was really, really written as one season.
Yeah.
And now that it was so huge, they've got to keep going. It's like Star Wars. So, I thought season 3 was better than season 2. Actually,
I'm getting confused here. There's been 3 seasons?
Yeah.
So what happened in season 2?
I'm trying to remember. Season 3 was the shopping centre with the big CGI monster at the end.
Gotcha, yeah.
So season 2... I don't know, I can't remember.
I thought that was season 2, you see. It was completely blanked out of my head. There's one where Justin the goofy kid with he makes a pet of one of the monsters?
Yes. That's got to be season 2, hasn't it? It must be.
Is that season 2 or
that's
season 3?
That's not going to be season 1, is it?
It's not season 1.
Oh yeah, that's season 2. Yeah, and they sing the song. He has what they think is an imaginary girlfriend, which is real.
Yeah,
and she makes him sing the song from Neverending Story.
That's it. Yeah,
I think that's season 2. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
that's
is it?
Season 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And then season 3 is the shopping centre.
Are you sure that's not season 3?
I don't know. I think that's right. I don't know.
Let's have a look. Stranger Things. I've got to look this up. I'm still not convinced there's 3 seasons.
Yeah, there definitely is, because 3 was better than 2.
Season 4?
I don't remember 2 at all.
What the hell? When did that happen?
Well, it just wasn't that good, was it? But they're continuing with the characters, and that's enough to hook you in to watch it. But really, it's obviously it was beginning and end, one season thing. The nostalgia and all that stuff. It works there, and that's it. Oh yeah, right. Season 2.
Yeah, so she shuts the gate, doesn't she? She goes off trying to find...
On a lift. They go at the end, yeah. because she disappears.
yeah.
They think she's in the Upside Down because at the end of the first season she disappears with the monster.
That's right.
But it turns out she climbed through a hole or something. Was hiding in the woods, I think.
Oh dear.
And now there's actually a spoiler in the trailer for season 4.
Is there?
Yeah. So I won't say what it is because it's
Okay.
terrible.
Wow. I presume is the trailer the spoiler about Chief What's His Face who's supposed to be dead,
Yes. But you've told
and he's
them.
not dead.
Yeah, they all know now. Never mind. But
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, this is assuming you can even remember that happened.
Yeah.
Because that was another space laser gateway opening something. Close the gate again,
Yeah. Yeah.
which was the same as season 2, wasn't it? Actually.
Yeah.
So in season 4, I think they might close the gate at some point.
They might actually close the gate,
But this time it's forever until season 5.
and it means 7 of 10 won't have her powers anymore because the gate's closed. Because the powers come from the gate, something stupid like that.
What's her name? I was going to correct you to
7 of 10. 7.
I was going to correct you to 7 of 9 then, but it's not 7 of 9, is it? That's Star Trek.
It's just it's just
Is it
7,
just 7?
isn't it? Or
Yeah.
man, isn't it? It was so good when it came out the first season. It was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is what we've been waiting for. I saw that Battlestar Galactica is on BBC iPlayer.
That's good.
Season 1 to 4, presume.
That's
there's
it.
more seasons of that. Is it?
Yeah. There is like a mini series, but that ended up being the start of season 3 or something like that.
Right.
Or maybe that doesn't include the pilot, or I can't remember.
I kind of considered trying to talk Sarah into watching it, but the problem with Battlestar Galactica is you really have to watch a lot of episodes to really get hooked.
You've got to invest, and you can't start without the pilot, and if the pilot is boring, so it's quite
It's really long as well, isn't it?
The
The
but
pilot.
you can't start in the middle of the stuff happening in season 1 because it'd be just completely baffling.
The first episode, season 1, is actually a really good episode.
Yeah.
It's one where the
3 minutes. They keep coming
that's it.
together.
Yeah. That's so cool. That's a good series. Right up until the end episode, and they just completely bailed on it.
They had nowhere.
We're just
to
going to
go.
tie this up somehow. We'll tie it up. Starbucks and Angel.
Magic. Oh, she actually died like halfway through the season,
Yeah.
but that wasn't her. That was an angel. Something. Magic
Yeah.
and stuff.
Bullshit.
And it was Earth. They went to Earth, and they sent the Battlestar into the sun because otherwise it would still be there. And stuff.
Yeah.
And the baddies
Did you
in the end, the baddie had to kill himself because otherwise there'd be no other way of getting rid of him.
Did you ever try to watch Caprica?
Yes, I watched one episode of it.
That was boring.
It was terrible.
Nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, it was very, very boring. I think it did. I only watched the pilot, but I think it did have a few episodes, like 10 episodes. or
Yeah,
something.
I watched a few episodes of it, and I just couldn't watch anymore. I was that bored with it.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that. Because it was, I mean, it was really good. I mean, I know that last 10 episodes of season 4, well dodgy. Really, that's where it all went a bit. What?
Yeah,
What's
we've
going on?
got to start answering some of these now.
Yeah.
The Lost Effect.
Yeah, not as bad, obviously, because Lost didn't make any sense. None of it meant anything, so it didn't matter. But obviously,
I think
Battlestar did, but you know.
Yeah, I think I heard an interview with what's the guy who wrote Lost? Not
Not J.J. Abrams, the other guy.
yeah,
I don't know his name.
about him, and he said basically it came down to the network just wanted it to go on and on and on and on and on, and they had a battle on their hands. They wanted it to be 3 seasons or something like that, or
Right.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
And the network was just like, no, it's got to go on forever,
Did
sort
you
of thing. And that's, well, no, it's not going to work. And eventually they managed to get them to settle on however many seasons there were,
right.
sort of thing.
So they ended up having 6 seasons of reveals of random stuff. So none of it had made any. Okay, yeah. So probably maybe you got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe some of it.
Yeah.
If it had been 2 seasons, it would have made sense.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
It would be like still talked about now as one of the best things ever, but because they dragged it out,
Yeah.
it's actually completely forgotten.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slowly, and I'm sure the viewers must have slowly dropped off.
Yeah.
As people just realised that they're not going to explain any of this. They're just going to reveal more confusion and more weird things, and lots of characters looking knowingly at each other. And don't tell them the secret. There isn't a fucking secret, is there? There's nothing. It's just bollocks, random things.
You knew about the others, but what about the other others?
Yeah.
And the other others.
Yeah. Jim Robinson on his boat as well. And I think he was just written out after a bit. They just didn't bother with that anymore. And then what's his face from the others? Oh, I'm going to have to move the island. So he climbs in the island and pushes a thing or something, and a thing happens.
Well, you got to remember, I didn't get past series 3. I think.
Right. I mean, you're still in. That's still good TV at that point.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I wait for it the whole season and rented the DVD and watched it on DVD. Mm-hmm. And I really enjoyed the last one I watched, but then I had to wait frigging for it. And by the time it came around, I just couldn't be bothered. I can't get back into this.
Well, I found that with a few things. It was Man in the High Castle, which I really liked. I like the setting rather than the actual story. I like the setting, the concept of it, and everything's really cool. But I went back to season 2 after so long. Couldn't remember any of the characters were.
Yeah, that's the big problem, isn't it? I found that with The Tick, actually. I haven't watched the second season of The Tick. Oh. Because when we started watching it, I was like, hang on, what happened here? Because you don't really watch The Tick to follow it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You watch it for the funnies, sort of thing. And then I had to sort of try, and we never really got back into it. We both really enjoyed the first season of that. I tried The Man in the High Castle. Yeah. I tried The Man in the High Castle. I couldn't get it. I just didn't find it very engaging. You're right, it's a good concept. But I just didn't find it very engaging. I felt like I had to push through it to watch it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a bit like the X-Files. And it's all, dark lighting and silence. Yeah. And then someone's hiding and then a thing happens and, You could watch a fast-forwarded version. I think wasn't that a thing? There was some streaming service where they offered a 1.25 speed option so you can watch things fast forward with the sound,
Maybe, because you can do that with audiobooks and podcasts, can't you?
I'll see, right? That's pretty controversial for directors and things.
Yeah.
You can click here to change the lighting. Do you want it light or dark? What was it? It might have been Red Letter Media that suggested, well, why not? You just fill in a thing saying, what do you want to happen in the film? Okay, this is the cinema you've got to go to at this time, and you'll get the last episode of Star Wars. You'll get the one you wanted.